Hello friends, I am from Chemistry faculty of QLS Academy. You have studied about acids, bases and salts in your previous terms. You have a primary idea about them. Now we are going to extend our knowledge about acids, bases and salts. You might remember that acidic substances taste sour like lemon, vinegar, curd, while the bitter tasting substances are basic in nature like baking soda, soaps and detergents. They also have a slippery kind of texture. You may also remember to distinguish between acids and bases without tasting them. Consumption of acids and bases can be harmful to our body. So, to check whether a substance is acidic or basic, we can use an indicator. An indicator is a substance that undergoes a distinct observable change when condition around it changes. Indicators can indicate whether something is acidic or basic by change in their color or by some change in their odor, means smell. Indicators which change color are called as acid-base indicators, while the indicators whose odor is changed by acid and basic medium are called as olfactory indicators. First, let's discuss about acid-base indicators. Acid-base indicators are generally called as indicators. उन्हें हम generally indicators ही बोल देते हैं. They indicate whether something is acidic or basic by change in their color. Indicators can be either natural or synthetic. हम इन्हें किसी natural source से derive कर सकते हैं या फिर इन्हें synthetically synthesize कर सकते हैं. The most common natural indicator is litmus. Litmus is a purple natural indicator obtained from lichens. We can use litmus in two forms, either as litmus solution or as litmus paper. However, use of litmus paper is more widely accepted one. Litmus, when exposed to acids, turn into red. Litmus में जब हम acid मिलाएंगे तो वो red color का हो जाएगा. And in presence of base, it turns into blue. Litmus को हम as a litmus solution use कर सकते हैं. Red and blue litmus paper के form में use कर सकते हैं या फिर एक येलो कलर के लिटमस पेपर्स भी आते हैं जिनके थ्रू हम pH चेक करते हैं. We will discuss about these kind of litmus paper and pH in next class. Turmeric. Turmeric is also a natural indicator. It changes its color only in presence of a base. Turmeric acidic and neutral conditions में yellow रहता है, but in basic condition it turns into rustic red color. Similarly, red cabbage, petals of China rose, hydrangea, petunia, etc. can also be used as indicators. But litmus is the most widely accepted standard natural indicator. Now, let's talk about synthetic indicators. Synthetic indicators are not derived from any natural source. Instead, they are commercially made in laboratories. The most popular synthetic indicator is phenolphthalein. It imparts light pink to dark pink color in presence of a base, depending how strong the base is. And in presence of acid, it remains colorless. Phenolphthalein neutral and acidic conditions में colorless होता है, just like water. The next indicator is methyl orange. Methyl orange is another synthetic indicator. Originally, methyl orange is orange in color. जैसे कि हम इसके नाम से ही समझ सकते हैं, मिथाइल ऑरेंज. ये न्यूट्रल कंडीशंस में ऑरेंज कलर का होता है. एंड इन एसिडिक कंडीशन इट टर्न्स इनटू रेड, while in basic conditions it turns into yellow color. Now, let's talk about olfactory indicators. ऐसे indicators जो अपने smell में change होने से indicate करते हैं कि whether is something acidic or basic. So, substances which change their smell when mixed with acid or base are known as olfactory indicators. For example, onion, vanilla, clove. Onions retain their smell with acid, while loses their smell when added with base. Similarly, the smell of vanilla also doesn't vanish off with an acid, but it vanishes off with a base. Also, the characteristic smell of clove can be smelled in acidic medium, but in basic medium, it also loses its smell. So, हम इससे क्या conclude कर सकते हैं? Basic medium में olfactory indicators अपनी अपनी order lose कर देते हैं, but in acidic conditions, they retain their odor. Now, कैन वी लिस्ट आउट सम एसिडिक सब्सटेंसेस? हमने एसिड के बारे में पढ़ लिया, वो किस तरह से चेंजेस शो करते हैं लिटमस में और दूसरे इंडिकेटर्स में, हमने ये भी देख लिया. नाउ कैन यू लिस्ट आउट सम एसिडिक सब्सटेंसेस? So based on our taste buds, we can list out lemon, oranges, grapes, vinegar, curd and tamarind as acidic substances. All these substances are acidic because they contain one or other kind of acid in them. इन सभी substances में किसी ना किसी type का acid present है. Like lemon and oranges contain citric acid and hence they are called as citrus fruits. Curd contains lactic acid which is produced during the curdling by the bacteria lactobacillus utilizing the lactose present in the milk. Tamarind and grapes are also acidic because they contain tartaric acid in them. And vinegar. Vinegar is itself an acid. Vinegar खुद ही एक acid है. Vinegar is dilute acetic acid. We will study about dilution and dilute acids in coming classes. All these acids are categorized under the category of organic acids. ये जितने भी acids हमने अभी देखे, tartaric acid, lactic acid, ये सारे organic acids हैं because of their occurrence in organic sources. Now, based on taste conducted by indicators, we can list out hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid and nitric acid. ये तीनों acids हैं, हम इनको taste नहीं कर सकते. हमें अगर इनके बारे में confirm करना है whether it is acidic or basic, we have to do it with an indicator. All these acids are collectively termed as inorganic acids or mineral acid because they are obtained by dissolving mineral oxides in water. Nitric acid is obtained by dissolving nitrogen dioxide in water. You might have come across the term alkali. आपने कभी ना कभी किसी ना किसी जगह पे आपने alkali term ज़रूर पढ़ा होगा. So what is an alkali? The term alkali and base can be used interchangeably. हम base की जगह alkali लिख सकते हैं, alkali की जगह base लिख सकते हैं. They are interchangeable, but there is a minute difference between them. Alkali are the bases which are soluble in water. ऐसे bases जो water में soluble हैं, हम उन्हें alkali कहते हैं. But not all bases are soluble in water. So the ones which are soluble in water are termed as alkali. The chemical properties of alkali and bases are also similar. So we can say that all alkalis are bases, but not all bases are alkali. Just like all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. So acids and bases के बीच में बहुत सारे differences हैं. They are opposite of each other in many aspects. But what makes an acid and what makes a base a base? Acid क्यों होता है? Acidic में acids में ऐसा क्या होता है कि वो acidic होते हैं and bases में ऐसा क्या होता है कि वो basic nature के होते हैं? Acids are the substances which are capable of donating H plus ion. H plus ion को हम proton भी कहते हैं. So acids give out H plus ion in solution. This H plus ion is responsible for all the properties of an acid. For example, HCl, hydrochloric acid, in aqueous state dissociates into H plus and chloride ion, H plus ion and Cl negative ion. Sulfuric acid, H2SO4 dissociates into H plus ion and HSO4 negative ion. CH3COOH means acetic acid dissociates into H plus and CH3COO minus ion. No matter what kind of acid it is, organic or inorganic, each acid have the ability to give out H plus ion in liquid state. Though there are also some acids which do not have the capability to donate H plus ion, but yet they are acidic in nature. For example, non-metal oxides like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. Now, what makes bases a base? Bases have the ability to give out hydroxide, OH negative ion in solutions. NaOH, sodium hydroxide, in its aqueous solution dissociates into Na positive ion and OH hydroxide ion. Antacids, which we use to cure acidity, also contains magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide in solution or in aqueous state dissociates into Mg2 plus ion and 2 hydroxide ions. But there are also some bases which can't give out OH minus ions. कुछ ऐसे bases भी होते हैं जो hydroxide ions give out नहीं कर सकते हैं, like metal carbonates and metal oxides. So, for now, we can conclude that acids are the substances which are able to generate H plus ions, while bases are the substances which are able to generate OH minus ions. You will study about the non-H plus generating acids and non-OH negative producing bases in higher classes. Since acids release a positive ion into its solution, the acidic solution are able to conduct electricity. You might know the electricity flows only because of the charged particles present in the medium. Electricity तभी flow करती है जब उस medium में कोई charged particle present हो. So, because of the presence of H plus ions in acidic solutions and OH minus ions in basic solutions, acids and bases are able to conduct electricity. These ions play a very important role in the properties of acids and bases. So friends, let's end our class here only. Today we learned the basics of acids and bases. In next class, we will learn about the chemical properties of acids and bases. Hope you all have enjoyed today's class. If you have any doubt or have any query, you can visit the following given link.